Good evening. Today we're going to do an evaluation on the literature review by James Coe and fellow authors. We're going to start off by talking about the title of the article and the abstract of the article. Now, the title was concise. It consisted of 15 words, and it referred to what the purpose of the research article was. Now, the abstract was 108 words, but it did not highlight all of the essential elements. The essential element that was left out was the research method. Now we're going to talk about the literature review and the introduction. The literature review and introduction clearly identified the purpose of the article, which was to find ways to make college students experience a success. Now, the introduction did provide statistics, but the statistics that was given didn't have anything to do with the college student success. It just included information about the enrollment to the university. Now, there wasn't any discussion in the article about any relevant research about the research problem. But the citations that was in the text did match the reference list at the end of the article. Now, the literature review and introduction is a synthesis because it provided information they found from other sources. Now, the study identified the purpose that was to provide different strategies for future student success. Now we're going to move on to the method of the research article. Now, there was 88 participants. 70 of those participants were female and 18 of those participants were male. Now, majority of the participants were white and non-Hispanic. And now we're going to go to the sampling. The sampling of the research was the participants were selected by convenience sampling. And the measure of the article was a survey. So all the data was collected by the survey. Now we're going to move on to the results. The results of the study was reported in an article, and they were reported in 3 different tables. The first table was the demographic profile of the participants. The second table was the study skills of the participants. And the third table was the challenges and the response strategies of the participants. Now, the types of statistics that was reported was the mean, the standard deviation, and the range and the percentages. Next, we're going to talk about the discussion portion of the article. The author did not restate the purpose of the article in the decision portion, but he only restated the results that he had gotten. The author did compare and contrast the findings of that were reported in the literature review. Another thing that the author did not do was they did not give any limitations in the article. But the limitations that I had found was that most of the participants were female. Like maybe half of the participants was female and only a handful were male. So the balance of the female and male college students it wasn't balanced. Also, another limitation that I've seen was that the classification of the participants were not given. So you didn't know if there was freshmen or if it was seniors or freshmen through seniors. Now, the only future that was given in the article was the future of the libraries. It didn't, back to when I said that it didn't state that the future of the research was given. There was anything about the use of the future of the of the literature. It only stated the future of the library. So that was another limitation, because you don't know how far the study went. But I would like to thank you all for attending the evaluation of this literature review, or of this article, and I will hope you will tune in again. Thank you.